Picking up right where we left off, after temporarily gaining the ability to use stasis, we continue our mission to stop Aramis at all costs.
Can it be? I can smell that poisoned power on you. Does corruption spread so quickly? Or do you hope to fight Aramis with her own weapons? You walk a very dangerous path. Take this recklessness to Phylax then, but beware. She is Aramis's most skilled warrior. She made her name at Twilight Gap. Prove yourself a worthy opponent, and she will show herself.
So, Varix disapproves of our new stasis abilities. He thinks we're being reckless. He warns us to remember what the darkness has done and what it's doing to Aramis. He refuses to believe that this is the only way to stop her, but he acknowledges that you're free to walk your own path, even if it's a dangerous one. He urges us not to lose sight of our goal, to get Aramis. We must begin by defeating the leader of her army, Phylax. So seeing as this is the leader, it should be pretty difficult, right?
I will bring your corpse to Aramis Kell. I will forge myself a ring from your armor. Surprising strength for such a little creature. Skill will earn you a quick death.
Varix, Phylax is down.
Yeah, that was actually a piece of
Cake.
Aramis's presence on Europa is not happenstance. Temptation set the wheels in motion, but obsession propelled her here. To destroy the light with an army of darkness, she and her followers make those selfish choices moment to moment. The darkness places a spotlight on our desires, as it once did me and those I cared about. For a time, I had forgotten. Humanity relies on our selfless acts to bring about a better world. Darkness is no more than a tool with which we do so. With splinters of darkness still in hand, Aramis remains an immediate danger to humanity. Look within Focus your power. Let it grow. The ziggurat awaits.
So after taking out the leader of Aramis's army and talking to the Exo-Stranger, we head to another Space Dorito and wreak havoc using some stasis.
Right so long, but darkness is forever. I have seen what power has done to Aramis, but perhaps you are different. Perhaps there is hope. Praxis. He is the visionary mind behind Aramis's technology. He wrings power from the darkness itself. But Verix was not privy to his secrets, his experiments. You must discover how he creates these dark weapons and stop him.
After all that, Verix is surprised and impressed that we've managed to defeat Phylax. He now believes that we may be capable of wielding stasis without being corrupted. He tells us our next target is Praxis, the Elixni who created the technology that allows House of Salvation to wield darkness. Defeat him, and Aramis's plans will come to a halt. Verix believes he's been experimenting on the Vex, and if we disrupt his experiments, we might get his attention.
This conflux, Praxis built it himself. It's a little hacky. Cover me and I'll see what I can find out.
House of Salvation seeks resources of all kinds. Glimmer, especially. Guardian, you must disrupt them.
Looks like Praxis found out we're trying to shut down his conflux. He sent a servitor to protect it.
So once this was over, and before starting the next main mission, I went over to help Sebastian. I like cheese, and...
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
yeah, let's just get back to the main story.
Aramis met Praxis in prison, yes? Each day they spoke through the walls of their cells, dreaming of a new world.
Interlopers, meddlers, extraneous variables. But perhaps I can make use of you. Let us run a test. Initiating defense protocol near side. Troubling, embarrassing. I must keep this from Aramis. The data must be clean. Machines. Trivial tinkering. I will elevate it.
Is it strange to see this place, Guardian? Elixni are haunted by what we have lost, but we are not forced to walk the ruins of our former life as you are.
others did not come this far. You are an outlier, Aberrant, but I can account for you. Aramis does not permit errors, so I will not fail. This is all the machine gave you? Let me see your tiny servitor. I will take it apart like the others.
Barracks, Praxis is down. We're finishing up here.
Good. Without Phylax and Praxis, Aramis will grow reckless, careless. Without her counsel, she is weak. She will struggle to control this new dark power.
Perfect time for us to strike. Guardian, we should get back to camp with this splinter. The stranger will be waiting.
Praxis and Phylax are dead. We must retaliate! Atrax. Critus and I can handle this. Return to the crypt and prepare the body.
Aramis, we must take pause. These powers are not what we expected. I, too, am impatient, but there is wisdom in caution.
Caution? Look what caution has earned us. Our enemy exploits our weakness. Now we must act. I will give these Guardians the destruction they crave.
Guardian, I don't even know where to begin. It seems every day I know less and less. But that's not why I came here. The Vanguard has been watching Aramis, and I have important intel for you. You've clearly disrupted Aramis's plans. Vanguard scouts report that she's fled to the Cosmodrome, perhaps to loot the remains of the old House Devil's hideouts. Her plan is unclear, but I believe she's getting desperate. Go to Earth. Find out what her next move is. And Guardian, I understand what you're doing, fighting fire with fire. But the darkness is not our friend. The darkness caused the collapse. By all accounts, it seeks to cause another. Don't let it lead you away from the light. The city needs you. I need you. For now, do what you must for the good of humanity. But don't lose sight of who you are.
So, in pursuit of Aramis, we take off to the Cosmodrome.
Varix, we figured out what Aramis was doing in the Cosmodrome. It's the House of Devils, or what's left of them. She called for reinforcements.
Of course. The devils will follow Aramis's every command. And there are many left yet.
We've tracked them to an old factory.
Do not allow them to reach Europa.
We're on it. Varix, Aramis was planning on flooding Europa with spider tanks. We've dealt with the ones in charge.
Yes, our comms buzz with chatter. Word of your success has already reached Europa. Aramis is most on.
So we rush back over to Europa, because Aramis is trying to flood Europa with Vex, so we have to stop her.
Poor, foolish pawn. This time, I made you into one of my own.
There she is!
Unfortunately, you're too late. I'll just have to eviscerate you another day, if you make it out alive.
The portal. It's on.
Was a world of prosperity and peace, not unlike your golden age. We worshipped the great machine, but fate intervened. With it came a whirlwind of destruction. In the chaos, the great machine fled, abandoning us all. Aramis, like most, was left consumed with rage. In the wake of loss, Aramis rebuilt a life, found new family, one forged from anger. Aramis saw only destruction fears for Eliksni lives. At the command of Aramis, they will meet their end. We all do. We must all make choices. Aramis chose herself over her people. If Aramis is to succeed, the great machine and all who follow it will meet their end. In darkness, there is only one truth. Death.
Darkness is a parasite. It burrows its way into your soul and feeds on your most selfish desires. Your every wish, tainted and twisted as you become the very thing darkness wants you to be. In that world, there is no future for any of us. I have witnessed this firsthand. I refuse to let it happen again. So know this as you step away from the light once more. Inside us all is the strength to control darkness. We need only look inward and remember why we're here. We are humanity's final salvation.
Aramis wished to return the Eliksni to greatness. Verix wished to follow her, but her anger has made her blind, and it has made Verix see. Aramis cannot save the Eliksni, and we cannot save Aramis. We must help the Eliksni who wish to flee Aramis. We must give them the second chance she promised. And then the way will be clear for you to end her reign.
So we head to make our way to go help the Eliksni escape. After we do this, a way has finally opened up for our one-on-one with Aramis.
The more Eliksni that escape, the better I feel. They deserve safety, away from Aramis.
A victory, yes, but more remain.
And when I find them, they'll all die. Good riddance to traitors like you. Unworthy of my empire.
Aramis, it was never meant to be an empire. It was meant to be home.
Home. Our home was taken from us by your once great machine. There is no home for us while it still lives.
No, the Vex are already here.
insane, don't you, Pawn? One day you'll understand. When your city falls and your people die. When your traveler abandons you.
Aramis is wrong. About Varix, about Elixni. Varix came to Europa for a second chance. For the right thing. That is strength, not weakness.
Oh, please, Varix. You only came here to hide. Like a coward.
No! Releasing Vex put Elixni lives in danger. Many have already perished. Aramis, you are the real coward!
Silence! I've had enough of you, Varix. I will enjoy watching your skull shatter into pieces.
Aramis.
Welcome back. It's time to meet your end. The darkness was not meant for you. You do not understand this power. I will destroy you, your once great machine, and everyone you care for! Your chains are showing. All that power, wasted serving false gods! Allow me to help you break free.
Ghost.
This is... I can't. I'm sorry.
Look what I've done for you. No more light. No more dark.
Look within. Focus your power.
How interesting.
The only thing we have to break here is you.
Come then, Pawn. Show me what freedom has given you. Come to me, Pawn. I will tear the darkness out from inside you. How dare you get in my way? You are not special. The darkness is mine! However you do this, it does not matter. I will still tear you apart. This power was meant for me and the Elixni, not scum like you. It will not end this way. It can't. What?
You see now. Darkness resides within, beckoning you, as it has many others, across lifetimes. Timelines. Beyond ours lies another world, one pervaded by darkness, where guardians abandoned their light at the call of temptation. In that world, you were no exception. But here, in this world, light and dark swell within you side by side, giving you strength. Remember that when you step onto the ziggurat once more. You're there for one reason and one alone, to fully harness the darkness within you. It's time now. They're expecting you.
I just want you to know, I'm here with you. Through light or dark. We're partners. Always.
You have taken control of the darkness within and sent Aramis to her end. It's time the truth presented itself to you. I mentioned before, another timeline. My own. There Aramis lived, and the temptation of darkness thrived. It pervaded the minds of the good and preyed on their desires, bringing about a new dark age. I feared these events unavoidable, and though I still do, you've given me cause to hope again. Our fight is far from over. We must prevent that dark future, no matter what. Thanks to you, I stand no longer at a familiar end, only a promising new beginning.
Aramis is gone. I can't say I agree with your methods, but you did what had to be done. Europa is a treasure trove of Golden Age knowledge. That knowledge, good and bad, belongs to humanity and must remain out of the hands of our enemies. With their Kell gone, the Fallen will be scattered and disorganized. Frequent targeted strikes will keep them that way. I've made an arrangement with the Awoken. Temporary immunity for Variks while he helps us secure Europa. It doesn't sit right with me, after what happened to Cayde. But there are greater threats on our doorstep now.
And that's it. That's the main campaign of Beyond Light. Overall, I'll give the DLC a 9 out of 10. The story was good. I really love Stasis, even though it was completely broken at launch. And the raid was awesome. The only thing I didn't really like was unlocking all your stasis abilities. It's very tedious tasks like go here, kill X amount of this, then go here, play this 2 times while using stasis, then use this ability this amount of times. And doing this on all 3 characters is a grind, and it's pretty boring after the first time. But the DLC really redeemed itself with the music. So that's my opinion, and I'd love to hear yours. So let me know what you thought of the DLC. Whether you hated it, loved it, played it, or just watched. Let me know your thoughts down below. And lastly, I'd like to thank you for watching all the way to the end.
Hey, want to listen to some tunes?